Moving on, as geopolitical tensions simmer in the Asia-Pacific, a high-stakes diplomatic dance unfolds in Beijing. With regional allies on edge and long-standing disputes threatening to boil over, U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan's visit to China marks a critical juncture in the delicate balance of power between these two global giants. Take a look at this report for more.
China is making aggressive moves, which is rattling many of its neighbors. Japan accuses China of violating its airspace, accusing Beijing of dangerous and coercive actions. The Philippines labels Beijing the biggest disruptor of peace in Southeast Asia. Both have frequently clashed in the South China Sea. These developments have further heightened regional anxieties, particularly as China's military and economic influence continues to expand. These flashpoints underscore the volatile atmosphere into which Jake Sullivan, U.S. National Security Advisor, steps as he arrives in Beijing for crucial talks with China's top diplomat Wang Yi. Sullivan is visiting China from August 27th to 29th, and he hopes to bolster the ties between the two economic superpowers.
We are working to ensure that competition does not veer into conflict, and that we find ways to work together where our interests align. And all of that requires the kind of strategic and substantive and constructive dialogue that Director Wang was just referring to, and to which we remain committed.
Sullivan's meeting with Wang Yi marks the fifth direct encounter between the two officials since last year. Both are expected to tackle a range of contentious topics, including Taiwan, the South China Sea, and the ongoing U.S. fentanyl crisis. Another key issue on the agenda is China's alleged support for Russia's defense industry, a claim Beijing has repeatedly denied. This high-level meeting in Beijing is widely viewed as paving the way for another summit between President Biden and President Xi. Their previous encounter in San Francisco saw agreements to manage bilateral tensions through various working groups, a strategy now put to the test.
I hope, as always, the communication will remain strategic but also substantive, of course at the same time constructive. I hope it will help China-US relationship move forward towards the San Francisco vision and truly realize stable, healthy and sustainable development.
Beijing is expected to voice concerns over what it perceives as arbitrary measures by Washington. These include tariffs, export controls and sanctions targeting Chinese companies and products. Measures Beijing sees as attempts to stifle its technological advancement and manufacturing capabilities. With China's economic and military might continuing to reshape the Asia-Pacific landscape and its assertive stance in territorial disputes causing alarm among U.S. allies, Sullivan's Beijing talks represent a critical opportunity to navigate the treacherous waters of U.S.-China relations. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.